What's the most intimidating quality a person can possess? It's not physical strength, it's not wealth, it's not even intelligence. It's emotional resilience, a heart so unshakably strong that it can absorb life's hardest blows and still remain open. Most people run from pain, they hide from rejection, they crumble under pressure. But what if you built yourself differently? What if you developed a heart so powerful, so resilient, so authentically strong that it actually intimidated people around you? Stay with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to show you how to build that kind of strength. The kind that doesn't just help you survive this world, but thrive in it. The kind that makes others wonder what you know that they don't. The first counterintuitive truth about building a heart that scares people, it begins with vulnerability. Weak people hide their wounds. Strong people acknowledge them. When you can look someone in the eye and say, "Yes, I've been broken. Yes, I've failed. Yes, I've been betrayed," without shame or defensiveness, you demonstrate a level of self-awareness that's rare and powerful. Most people spend their entire lives running from their pain, building elaborate defenses to avoid feeling it. But those defenses become prisons that limit their growth. True strength isn't about becoming invulnerable. It's about becoming so comfortable with your vulnerabilities that they no longer control you. When you stop hiding your scars and instead integrate them into your story, you develop a presence that others find both magnetic and intimidating, because deep down, they're still running from their own wounds. The second element of building a formidable heart is embracing calculated risk. Look around. Most people live in a constant state of fear. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of change. They make decisions based on what feels safe rather than what might help them grow. A strong heart operates differently. It understands that comfort is the enemy of growth, and safety is often an illusion. This doesn't mean being reckless. It means developing the capacity to assess risk clearly, understanding what you truly have to lose, and moving forward despite uncertainty when the potential gain is worth it. When you become comfortable with uncertainty, when you can say, "I don't know how this will turn out, but I'm going forward anyway," you develop a quality that most people find almost supernatural. They wonder, how can you step into the unknown without guarantees? The answer is that you've built a heart strong enough to handle whatever comes. Perhaps the most intimidating quality of a strong heart is the ability to set and maintain boundaries without apology. Weak hearts say yes when they want to say no. They compromise their values to avoid conflict. They accept mistreatment because they fear being alone. A strong heart knows exactly what it will and won't accept. Not from a place of rigidity or fear, but from a deep understanding of self-worth. When you can calmly tell someone, "This behavior doesn't work for me," or "That request crosses a line I don't cross," without anger or defensiveness, you demonstrate a self-sovereignty that few people possess. Most people's boundaries are fuzzy and situational. They bend to please others or avoid tension. But when your boundaries are clear and consistent, it creates a certainty about you that others find both reassuring and intimidating. They know exactly where they stand with you, and they know that your self-respect isn't negotiable. The fourth quality of a heart that scares people is emotional independence. Most people are emotional chameleons. Their mood, confidence, and sense of self constantly shifts based on external validation. A compliment lifts them up. Criticism crushes them. They're emotional reactors, not creators. Building a strong heart means developing internal validation. It means learning to approve of yourself regardless of what others think. It means finding peace and joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. This doesn't mean you don't care what others think or feel. It means their opinions inform you but don't define you. When people realize their approval doesn't control you, that you can appreciate it without needing it, they experience a strange mix of respect and discomfort. Because most people are still trapped in the prison of seeking external validation. Here's where building a strong heart takes an unexpected turn. The strongest hearts aren't hard. They're incredibly compassionate. Weak people need to diminish others to feel strong. Truly strong people can afford to lift others up because they're secure in their own worth. When you develop the capacity to genuinely celebrate others' successes, to listen without judgment, to offer help without expecting return, you demonstrate a security that's rare and powerful. What scares people about this kind of compassion is its authenticity. In a world of transactional relationships, encountering someone who gives freely without keeping score feels almost suspicious. People wonder what your angle is because they've forgotten that genuine goodwill can exist. A heart strong enough to remain soft in a hard world is truly intimidating. The sixth quality of a formidable heart is resilient optimism. Not the fake positivity that ignores problems, but the hard-earned wisdom to know that setbacks are temporary. Weak hearts are easily discouraged. One failure, one rejection, one setback, and they're ready to give up. They let circumstances dictate their outlook. A strong heart has been tempered by adversity. It has learned through experience that rock bottom can be a foundation to build upon. It maintains hope not because life is easy, but because it has survived when life was hard. When you can face terrible news with a calm mind, when you can experience loss without losing yourself, when you can say, "This is painful, but it won't define me," you display a resilience that others find almost otherworldly. Most people are still looking for guarantees. A strong heart knows there aren't any and moves forward anyway. Building a heart this strong isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming unshakably secure in who you are. It means knowing yourself so deeply that chaos outside can't steal the peace inside. This strength doesn't come quickly. It's built by facing fears, choosing growth over comfort, and learning you can survive life's fires. A heart like this doesn't intimidate because it's harsh, but because it's free. It thrives on authenticity, not approval. Start today. Set boundaries, take risks, stay compassionate, and embrace vulnerability. Over time, you'll become a quiet force that inspires others. What scares people most about a strong heart? Not its strength, but the reflection it shows of what they could be. If this resonated, subscribe and walk with us toward real courage.